Well, I don't know what this government and administration is taking Nigerians for, because since the NSAS protest, there has been a lot of issues regarding freezing of accounts, seizing of passports, and the likes. It seems there's no longer freedom of expression and even freedom of speech. Protest is not against the constitution of Nigeria. So I don't see why this has to be a problem to the government of the day. Is it that they want everyone to just be quiet and watch how things unfold in the country where everyone is being oppressed? Nobody can talk, nobody can ask questions. And imagine what they are bringing forward now. They are threatening, to freeze the NSAS account, the protesters' account. This is really, really not fair. How can you freeze the account of those you feel are sponsoring the NSAS protest? It is absurd. It is bad. It is not even encouraging for people of the country. There is hardship already. There is enough poverty in Nigeria, let alone now freezing the accounts of those that can still afford to eat and still be comfortable. This is not fair. But anyway, we are going to see exactly why they are doing this, because Nigerians have threatened a mass protest as court grants CBN request to freeze NSAS protesters' accounts. This is calling for serious, serious war. I hope it doesn't get to that. Anyway, more details will come to you shortly, but please, before then, ensure you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you get notified anytime we drop a new video. Okay, guys, let us dive right into the details of this report. As it says, a cross-section of Nigerians have threatened to protest after the court granted the request of the Central Bank of Nigeria to freeze the accounts of 19 individuals and a public affairs company linked to the NSAS protest. It was gathered that a request filed by CBN in October 20th was granted by Justice Hamad Mohammed of Federal High Court in Abuja. The court order directed all head offices of Access Bank, Fidelity Bank, First Bank, Guarantee Trust Bank, United Bank for Africa, and Zenith Bank directed the banks to freeze all transactions on the 20 accounts on the list for a period of 180 days, pending the outcome of investigation and inquiry conducted by CBN. Some of the affected individuals include Bolatito Rachel Odwala, Chima David Ibebujo, Mary Dose Bengwa, and Sadat Temitope Bibi, Basi Victor Israel, Wisdom Busa Owoso Obi, Nicholas Ikalia Osazele, Ebere Idibe, Akintomide Larry Yusuf, Uhoy Ezewanyi, Promise, and Moshokwe Foluwa Adesheye. This has stirred reactions from Nigerians who blatantly condemned the Buhari-led administration for oppressing youths. Some Nigerians threatened to hit the streets again to protest oppression, even as others called for withdrawal of Reno and other members from the judicial panel set up to investigate alleged cases of public brutality. Here are some reactions gathered here, and some of the reactions by some of Nigerians that have tweeted says Central Bank just freeze the bank account of Reno, Bamileri, and some other youths who use their bank account to receive donations for the NSAS movement. For how long are we going to continue to live in fear of the people who are supposed to serve us? Another said, let them keep it up. They are showing us the kind of leaders that they are and simply getting us prepared for 2023. We need good plans to knock these rogues we call leaders out. Another said, Omo, make we resume this protest. This tensioning and bullying is too much. Also says that this should even make us hit the streets again, and that panel can wait till they decide to be serious. There's no need continuing with our panel. Another says CBN has now become so idle that its most pressing mandate is chasing the court for an order to freeze the account of 19 individuals and a company that supported NSAS movement but asked them to strengthen the naira against the dollar. It's a mission impossible. And others said Reno's bank account was frozen even while on judicial panel. These people have no respect for the future of this country. And I'll say, so Reno is serving on a SAS judicial panel for Lagos State, born of the NSAS protest, but check notes, her accounts have been frozen for taking part in the protest in the first place. And as a protest resumes on Monday, CBN headquarters, Godwin Emefiele have started it. We will finish it. A second wave, a dogged, resilient second wave of NSAS protest. The rogue regime of Muhammad Buhari must be stopped. Enough with the panel. Godwin Emefiele has been sent in. They just need to send soldiers to pick people at their homes before we understand it is bad already. The police are killing us, the governors are hiding palliatives and stealing state funds, the military are killing and maltreating us, the CBN is freezing accounts, oppression everywhere. We are tired of this country called Nigeria. And SAS, the federal government and CBN would not be blocking accounts and dragging young people to court in one breath and asking young people to come sit down and talk in another. They need to rebuild confidence, trust, and allow the issue die down while ensuring justice for victims. This country stinks. If I were to be Renu Odwala, I would have withdrawn myself from the useless and fake judicial panel set up by the insensitive government and would have urged every youth representative to do the same. The judicial panel is a shame and a sham. How the hell will a democratic government freeze people's accounts and seize people's passports simply because they exercise their fundamental human rights? What is Nigeria turning into? Are we back to the military regime? How many corrupt politicians' accounts have they frozen and listed out to the public to see? Useless government. I think it's high time we shut down Nigeria. Let's kuku fight the fight once and for all. The judicial panel is a distraction for 2 weeks. Nothing have been achieved. They just used it to wind down the NSAS protests. I wish it had continued in the streets again. And so on and so forth. Please, someone said, please, our security operatives should take a very strong decision or a deceived action on any useless animal that obstruct our streets in the name of protest. And another said, it is time for the youth to take the bull by the horns. This mallard administration is okay. Well, it is, like I said, these people are calling for war. The oppression, the maltreatment is getting too much. It is high time Nigeria take their lives into their own hands. What is the government turning into? What are their plans for their citizens? If the only plan the government has is to be freezing accounts of young Nigerians who exercise their fundamental human rights, and the accounts are being freezed for doing that, that means there is more to come that nobody is seeing. So it is high time that every Nigerian stand up to what they believe and stand up to what is right. Enough is enough. And let us all put our hands together to ensure this oppression stops. So guys, thank you for listening. What do you have to say about this? Please drop it in the comment section. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.